Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading and thank you so much for being here. We're going to see what's being hidden from you at this time. Remember, keep an open mind and only take what resonates. Spirit, tell me please what is being hidden from Sagittarius at this time. What is being hidden from Sagittarius, please? The Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Chariot, Cancer energy. Page of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. Alright, so Sagittarius, someone here, it feels like someone here felt emotionally mature enough to express a truth. Okay, with the Page of Cups, there was a conversation here. Someone said how they felt. With the Tower, someone did not expect what was going to come out of this person's mouth. And with the Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords, this person here that I'm reading tried to control those emotions, but in the back of their mind, they're over here thinking the worst about this person. So let me try to explain that again. So Sagittarius, you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Eight of Pentacles, you could be working, doing well at it. With the Chariot and with the Knight of Swords, things are moving rather quickly. Okay, that could be you. But behind the scenes, there is someone in your energy who had a conversation with another person. Okay, this is outside of you two. This person had a conversation with that person. That person told your person something that was rather shocking with the Tower, rather unexpected. And this person here, your person, was like, oh yeah, really, no way. But with the Devil, they're like, oh no, that's just showing me how bad you are, how I shouldn't trust you, how you're a bad person, so on and so forth. So Sagittarius, there is someone in your energy who had an interaction with someone, and this interaction led to a conversation where your person did not like what this other person said in that conversation. Okay, and it feels like this information did get to you, but not in the way that it happened. So Sagittarius, this person could have came to you, and since you're working, working hard, succeeding or whatever, this person didn't really waste your time. They're just like, oh, this person so-and-so said blah, 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 blah. And then your person was like, haha, that's crazy, wild. And you're like, yeah, that is wild. Okay, I gotta get back to work. Does that make sense? So this person didn't exactly tell you how offended they were about this conversation they had with that third person. Either because they didn't want to tell you their true feelings or because you were busy. So let's see what else we get here. But yeah, it feels interesting story there, Sagittarius. I wonder if it'll resonate. Tell me about that Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this person knows that at this time you do not have time. Okay, so even though they did feel a bit left out at the fact that you didn't hear them out completely, with the Five of Pentacles coming out this way, it's telling me that they weren't so much in their feelings about it. Okay, they're like, I'm just gonna tell Sagittarius what I can. I know Sagittarius has a lot going on. I know Sagittarius is busy, so I'll just hold on to the details and I'll just get straight to the point with Sagittarius and this conversation that I had. Okay, so this person didn't necessarily tell you the details because they know you have stuff going on. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so whatever this was, they did not resonate with this conversation. Okay, it was something that they do not believe in. So let's say, Sagittarius, this is your parent or your grandparents. Okay, someone that you know wouldn't see eye to eye with you with certain things. Like maybe you guys don't listen to the same type of music or whatever, maybe different decades. But anyway, you're working and then your parent calls you and then they're telling you about, you know, this conversation that happened. Hey, Sagittarius, I was talking to so-and-so and they told me that blah, 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 blah. And oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. And then you, Sagittarius, were like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Okay, all right. Of course, distracted in whatever it was that you were doing. So this person spared you the details because of it. But with the Hierophant in the reverse, this person doesn't feel understood. So whatever it was that they told you, even though they didn't give you the details, this person expected you to be on their side or to at least understand where they were coming from. But you instead were like, oh yeah, and? Like, oh yeah, that she does that. Or yeah, he does that, and? Like, it kind of... Like, you also didn't give it too much thought because it was, if I'm being honest, Sagittarius, whatever you heard was kind of like ridiculous. It was kind of like, okay, and tell me about the Chariot and the Ten of Wands. So this person kept it moving, kept it going. Whatever bothered them about this conversation, they kept it to themselves, but they were hoping with the little details that they did give you that you would be on their side. But it feels like you weren't on their side. And with this Ten of Wands is telling me as well is that you got a lot going on. Okay, Sagittarius, you have a lot going on, but you're succeeding. You're doing right. You're following in the right steps. And you may not have time for family and friends at this time. You may just be on the go, 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 go. But yeah, so what is being hidden from you? There is someone here who would like to tell you in depth a conversation that they had with a third person. This third person said something that your person did not like. And your person told you like the surface of it, but because you didn't give them the reaction they were looking for, they just spared you the details. Or they spared you the details because you're working really hard right now and your concentration is elsewhere. They may feel like you're not listening to them because you're busy. Like they might tell themselves that instead of saying like, oh, Sagittarius isn't on my side at all. They would rather much say that you're busy and that's why you're not willing to listen than for them to think that you're not on their side at all. But they're really in their head about this, whatever this is. Yeah, 9 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Whatever this conversation was really got the wheels turning on your person. And they don't necessarily feel too trusting about that third person. Let's see. Why did this conversation bother Sagittarius person so much? What was it about this conversation with that third person that bothered Sagittarius person? The Ten of Swords. The Ace of Swords. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so whatever this was, it was very triggering for this person. With that Ten of Swords, I'm getting like the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm getting like, when is this going to end? Is it ever going to end? And for whatever reason, they feel like this conversation... It's like if your person, Sagittarius, thinks that this third person is immature for saying that, naive for saying that, sees them much less of an individual now. There was like a loss of respect here, if I'm being honest. But it does feel a bit dramatized from your person, Sagittarius, if I'm being honest. Because it was a truth. It was a truth, but it was a truth that was hard to hear for your person for some reason. I'm trying to think of another example, guys. Another example would be like, say like your brother or your sister calls you because your mom and dad are dating someone new. Okay, and then your sibling calls you and tells you, "Hey Sagittarius, mom is hanging out with blah blah blah, and mom told me that they're doing blah blah blah," and your brother's like, and I can't, like, I don't know what to think of it, and you, Sagittarius, because you're so busy with everything you got going on, or you could care less, you're just like, oh, okay, and like, what's the problem? They could do that. They're adults. They're able to live their lives. And because you answered in that way, your brother was like, okay, yeah, you're right, that's true. But really, in the back of their mind, they're like, why would mom be doing that? Why would dad be doing that? Does that make sense? So I feel this person is hurt because it went against their values, their morals, their way of thinking, their way of being, and this person, your person, expected you to be on their side, but instead you were just kind of like, okay, and let them be. Okay. So what can Sagittarius expect from this energy? If Sagittarius even finds out. What can Sagittarius expect from this person's energy? Alright, we got the Four of Wands, Aries energy. The Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Whoa. And the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Alright, Sagittarius, so it feels like this person, your person, doesn't want to give you a hard time. So I do see them not talking about this. I see them just moving along, going about their day. It is still very much in their head with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This person is still not happy about this information that they got from this third person. But to keep the peace with you, this person's not going to touch that subject. It does feel like they will be defensive, though. So if another conversation comes up, or if another interaction comes up with the third person that they were having a conversation with, if there's another interaction between those two, something else is going to come up that is not going to be to your person's liking. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, it's another thing. It's like it's gonna be another spontaneous conversation, or something new, something that should be celebrated, something that should be celebrated. But with the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords, your person is just gonna be like, oh, how cool, yeah, and keep in whatever emotions they have hidden. So Sagittarius, it feels like your person here, whether this is your mom, your dad, brother, sister, significant other, whoever this third person is, they have a problem with this person. And it feels like there will be an interaction again. And in this interaction, it's like if this third person comes to your person and says, hey, like, I'm doing this. Like, what do you think of it? Like, it's supposed to be something very exciting or something they're proud of. But instead, your person is just going to block themselves off to that and not give this person the recognition they deserve. So back to the dad example, dad is hanging out with so-and-so, or mom is hanging out with so-and-so, and, your brother, so to speak, is upset. All right, it feels like that's going to continue, that same energy. Like, whoever this third person is that means no harm, that is trying to get along with your person, they're trying their best. They're trying their best to get along with your person, but for whatever reason, they just don't want to hear it. Tell me about the Four of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. All right, so I feel like this person is trying their best to, you know, not be so wishy-washy, not be so back and forth, but it feels like this person is trying to get along with someone that they don't necessarily want to get along with. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. Where the Hierophant came out twice in the reverse. Your person may think this third person is a bad influence. Whether it's to you or to your family or to your circle. Your person just does not resonate with this person. And tell me about the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. More Capricorn energy. Yeah, and this person's not budging. They're being stubborn. Being very stubborn. Very stubborn. Alright, so you can expect, Sagittarius, if I didn't confuse you already, when it's 3 people, it's so hard for me to get the information out. But you can expect for your person, whether that's your sibling, your mom, your dad, whoever, your person is trying really hard to get along with someone. Trying really hard to get along with someone. But this somebody is really testing your person in the fact that they don't have the same beliefs. They don't have the same things they fight for. I feel like your person is defensive with this person because they don't see eye to eye when it comes to, like, whether it's spiritual, religion, commitment. It's out of the ordinary for your person to have an interaction with someone like this because this person does not carry the same values as your person. So it doesn't even have to be crazy. This could be just your person is your brother, right? And then the person that your parents are your mom is dating, your dad is dating, could be like goth or into metal music, or, you know, whatever it is that they like. It just doesn't resonate with your person, and I feel that's why there's that distance between the two of you. But it's really because your person doesn't want to give this person a chance just because they're different. Is this third person someone to be trusted? Should Sagittarius person trust this third person? The Hangman in the reverse, just saying let it go. Let it go. The High Priestess in the reverse. Let those feelings out. Stop staying quiet. And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, so if you don't take the time to understand, not you, Sagittarius, sorry, I have to talk to your person. If your person doesn't try to see this other person's point of view, if your person doesn't try to have a conversation, open feelings, have everything out on the table, then there will be issues in this connection, in this family, in this group of friends, this circle of people, whatever group of people you find yourselves with. All right, so if your person doesn't give this third person a chance, it will not work out. Man, yeah. And what your person doesn't see is that they're actually hurting this other person's feelings. This third person, whoever it is, whether it's a person trying to be in the family, whether it's an outsider trying to gain your guys' trust, they're trying really hard. And it hurts them that your person doesn't give them the chance that they are looking for. Man, I hope I didn't confuse you guys, but yeah, Sagittarius, it feels like whatever it is that you're doing, you're busy, you're out doing your own thing, living your life, but at home, it feels like this could be what is happening at home. like a family member might be dealing with issues that aren't necessarily issues, but just things that are not going their way in their convenience. And because they're not going their way and it's not convenient for them, they try to reach out to you to vent to you about it and their interaction with this third person. But you have a lot going on yourself, so why hear this? Why settle and listen to this drama? Right? But if this person doesn't give that third person a chance, then this family cannot be. This family will be tainted. Whew. All right. Anything else, please, for Sagittarius in this situation? I can't stop thinking about you. I can't express myself. So, there you go. Will this pain ever stop? I can't make you happy. Why can't I tell you the truth? So again, I can't promise you anything. Yeah, so this could be your person's energy. Like, they can't promise this third person that they'll ever get to like them or trust them. I don't know who I am anymore. Wow. Right, anything else, please? Anything else for Sagittarius? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? You already know. You have so many choices and options. Let me have you. Wait. Any last messages, please? For Sagittarius. Bad games, don't want anything serious. Baby steps, wants to take things slow. Support, will overcome issues at hand. Apology, coming in to renew lost love or love lost. Temptation, a lot of desire but too risky. Coffee cup, healing begins with honest talk. Alright, so it feels like your person needs to let out these feelings, tell it how it is, so that your family or the interaction with this third person, whoever they are, does, go the right way, does progress, does get better, because it does feel like this person doesn't want to keep dragging on this drama, whatever this is. Alright guys, so this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope you were able to obtain some advice. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.